We all know that after 90 days of your listing being on eBay without a sale, that listing is as good as a fart in a broken lift. What do we do to refresh our listings and force the algorithm to push them to customers again? Stay tuned. Hello again and welcome back to my channel where we are trying to earn some money selling stuff on eBay. I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. Today we've got third episode of our series on how to get back your sales after Ebaygeddon that has happened last summer. So if you still suffer from that, stay tuned. We're gonna try to fix it. But before we start, if you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. So, many YouTubers say, make your listing perfect from the start so you don't have to go back to it anymore. Great. Great. But what if your listing just doesn't sell? What are you going to do next? How can you improve your listing if it's already perfect? If you are picking items that sell left, right and center without a problem, then fine. But if you are like me, for example, I buy in bulk, which means I get dudes in every single job lot that I buy. I have to somehow push them out. Also, since high school, I'm a firm believer that mentally stable people avoid unnecessary work. If I would like to make all my listings perfect from the start, it would take me 3 to 5 times longer to list an item than it takes me right now. I've got no time for this. I sell cheap clothing, low profit. £5 on average per item is my profit. Yeah? Which means it's average, which means that I sell items that I even make less money than that per item profit. I really don't want to spend 10 or 15 minutes listing item that will bring me £2 profit at the end of the day. Okay, if that item will not sell after 90 days, then I will think about improving my listing. But at least 10% of my listings sell either on 7-day auction that I start with, or within first 7 to 14 days as a buy it now. Yeah? So what's the point of putting that extra work into them to make them perfect if they will sell anyway as they are? I would say 40% of my listings sells within first 90 days. But to be perfectly honest with you, and guys, I've never counted that. It's just an eyeballing here. But I would say about 40%, maybe 35% of my listings sell within 90 days without a need of perfecting them. So what do? I list my items using templates. Link down below, yeah, on how I do it. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet. I guess I will have to record an update version of that video soon. But really, I got no time to do so at the moment. So I list it. I fill all the item specifics that I can fill up, and I list it as a 7-day auction. Then after 7 days, if this item didn't sell, I turn it into buy it now and let it run for 3 30-day cycles, so 90 days altogether. Then I end it and sell similar it. Well, I end it and sell similar it every 30 days, but after the first time that I ended and sold similar it, after 90 days, I copy my item specifics and paste them into my description. And that's it. That's all I do. Again, I could do more, but I don't. Why? Because a lot of those listings, a lot of those listings, that will be enough to sell them in the next 90 days. Yeah. Then after second 90 days, again, I end it and sell similar after every month, but for a third time after 90 days, I add AI generated description to what I've got. So I already have my generic description, my item specifics, and I add AI generated description to that. Yeah, I've just started to do it. I don't really know if it brings value or not, but I've got a feeling I'm selling those items. So this is what I do at the moment. Again, after next 90 days, so 3 months I was ending and selling similar without changes, and after 90 days on a third time, whatever left, it's not much that left by that time, now I give it proper look. I add photo that says we combine postage. I try to alternate title. I double check my item descriptions and item specifics. I try to add item specifics if I can. If I add something, I will add them also in my description, where I copied and pasted those item specifics. And I shuffle photos. I shuffle my photos and I drop the price by £1. And every 90 days I do the same. I do the same. After every 90 days, drop the price, shuffle photos, change the title, check the item specifics and stuff like that. Yeah. And there is one more thing that I do to save myself some work. As you probably know, if you are my long-time subscriber, I alternate my stock based on seasonality. So in winter I run winter clothing, in summer I run summer clothing. Plus all the evergreen items, I run them all year round. So let's say it's March, April. I will take down my winter stock. If item just finished 90 days cycle, I don't change anything in it. I just put it into auction instead of buy it now. And it's going to sit in my scheduled listings for 6 months, and I'm not going to change anything in it. Yeah, it's going to be there, and I promise you, when I list it in September, by this time eBay has deleted all the old listing, and this listing is as fresh as new, and it will sell. It will sell because it was sitting in the my scheduled listings for all that time. If item is in the middle of 90 days cycle, I just end and sell similar and put it to the scheduled listings as it is, not touching them, not changing anything, for the reason stated above, meaning they will season in my scheduled listings for so long that eBay will forget them and they will sell as new, yeah, in September when I'm gonna list them again. And this is what I do to keep my listings fresh and to save myself unnecessary work. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. It works for me. It works for me, and to be perfectly honest, those old items are selling. This is one of my processes of selling old items, of refreshing that listing, or on making that listing attractive again for the algorithm, not for the people, for the algorithm, because I sell to algorithm, and that has to be said loud and clear. I sell to algorithm, and then I let algorithm to sell it to people. A link in the description down below to the video about it. And that would be it today. A bit shorter video this time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, Please don't forget to click that like button. Also, if you wish to support the channel further, consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. God bless you all and bye bye.